Okay. This should be better. Can you guys see that okay? Or is it a little small? Hi! So I'm actually going to be starting on an astrology reading. If you guys want to watch the chart as I explain it, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We're going to start with an astrology reading, and then I'm going to open up to a collective and then do paid readings. Okay? So if you guys have questions, you're going to need to book through the link in my bio. A wee bit small. So let's just fix that. Okay. It should be okay. You got perp? What do you mean? Deadass between you ending and coming back, I got... Shh! Wait, hold on. You mean proposed? What do you... Wait, whoa. You can't do that. You... Wait. Please clarify. Purposed? Proposed? My hands are sweating. Girl, what? Shut the fuck... Ah! Congratulations! Oh, my whole body is in goosebumps! Oh, congratulations! He's like, I'm just gonna get her before she's on there all night. Oh, congratulations! Girl! Not last night's reading. Some communication coming in. He was corny and I love it. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Irish just got proposed to. Oh. Oh, let's see here. Let me grab my... Irish just got proposed to. Gum wrapper. That's the fucking cutest. That's the fucking cutest. I want a ring pop. I like legit. I will only know that it's serious if it's a ring pop to start. I shit you not. I'm so happy for you. Oh, yay! What a way to start off the live. Am I right? I said that at 4:44. Recording at 4 minutes, 44 seconds. Okay. So cute and exciting. You know what I just remembered? I don't like this game. I have goosebumps. I'm so happy for you. Do y'all remember last night's reading? June 4th is an important day. Shut up. I'm so happy for you. Sign your sign received. Not the June card that kept popping up in the Oracle deck. Whoa, not the... Wow. That's crazy. 60, huh? What's his what birthday is he celebrating in heaven? If it's 4, that's gonna be insane because of the 6 and the 4. Didn't you say 2020? If I remember correctly, you say 2020 or 2021? What in the front door? What in the front door? Okay, Spirit. I'm sorry for your loss, truly. But it's just those numbers are crazy. Okay. June 6th? There's an... Is it the new moon? I thought the new moon was in... You might be right. Let me double check because I was not prepared for that. I have been expecting... Let me check the new moon calendar. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? I've been expecting the full moon. That's what that is. Okay, so June 6th is the new moon, so we're in new moon energy right now, too. So let's grab this again. Okay. Let me shut this off really quick. Okay. Alright. Astrology reading. First and foremost, if I haven't said it enough, congratulations, Irish. And I'm sorry for your loss. And your son lost a tooth. Congratulations there. You got a 6th birthday on the 6th with the new moon. My birthday was on a full moon. Fucking nuts. But let's go ahead and begin, shall we? Ooh. Sign your signs, huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at this aspect here. So something that I want you guys to take a look at a little bit more. You guys can see my mouse. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the planet parade. Yesterday was the peak of the planet parade as far as the alignment of all of the planets in the sky, right? So Uranus, the planet of rebellion and quick changes. The moon, which is the subconscious and the depths of our emotions. These two planets being very closely conjunct yesterday, they were at an exact degree. So when it came to this, when it came to our feelings, don't worry about the houses just because they change depending on where you're located on the globe. But as far as the relationship or the connection is concerned, the subconscious or the moon is the subconscious, and it's ruled over by Pisces and Cancer. Okay. So this is about intuition. This is about emotional processing. This is about how we think. And with Uranus, the planet of rebellion and innovation and change, we see this relationship in a couple of different ways. One, subconscious fears could have come to the surface or are coming to the surface now that this energy is kind of pulling away from each other. We're not feeling the intensity of these subconscious fears coming to the surface, or this anxiousness of feeling like we don't know what's coming up next, because so much can change at once. When our minds shift thought so sporadically, our spiritual timelines can shift just as sporadically in that moment as well. So we're going to start to notice that we're going to be feeling a little bit more stabilized. The great part about this conjunction is even though it's a little chaotic, it is in Taurus. So Taurus is an earth sign. It's a lot more grounded. It's definitely focused. The 24th, 25th degree placement is very helpful because it talks about the third decan, or the last stage of development of Taurus. So it's not so impulsive. It is, you know, more methodic. It's goal oriented. Taurus rules over Venus, which is about luxury. It's about creativity. It's about love. It's about the arts. So we're seeing a lot more of the splendor of life than we are focusing so much on what needs to get done. There's a greater focus, which is great. Now, on the other side of things, as I was talking about with the deep subconscious fears coming to the surface, as we're working through our goals and what we want for the future and allowing these things to come to us, the fear of being able to maintain it starts to come to the surface. If you look at this blue line here, this is a trine. Let me just double check the trine placement here. Yeah, so it's a trine. The trine is an incredibly supportive placement in astrology, as the triangle is the strongest shape in geometry. So this is about harmony. This is about assistance. This is about support. So Pluto retrograde here. Pluto's retrograde, as we've experienced over the last year, has been incredibly tumultuous in that it's sitting in the 28th to 29th degree of Capricorn, places a lot of tension because the 29th degree is a death degree. So there's a lot of transformation already happening because Pluto is about death and transformation, but it's also about generational cycles. So when we see this planet of death in an anaretic degree of a zodiac sign, this is the final stage of development. So everything is going to start to wrap up. Everything is coming to a head. Well, when we finally got out of the retrograde energy and out of the anaretic degree, we finally start to feel some relief with the Pluto entering Aquarius at the 0 and 1st degree. So before it went retrograde, I think it was at the first or second degree of Aquarius. Pluto moves very slow. Okay, so it takes anywhere between, depending on the amount of times it goes retrograde, Pluto can stay in a zodiac sign anywhere between 20 to 30 years. Okay, so the new season of the generation of Aquarius that Pluto's entering in, I think it's going to be like 24 to 27 years that it's going to be in Aquarius. However, what we're experiencing right now is the backpedaling of Pluto. And when we look at this energy as a whole, the first degree is about the most authentic placement of that zodiac sign. Okay? Let me scrap the comments really quick. Echoing. Am I still echoing? Oh, no, you too? Okay. I thought it was me. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back. So when we see Pluto, in its retrograde position, it's about introspection. It's not to say that things are going backwards or things are moving slower, but the energy that's normally projected towards Earth is, slowed down. So the energy is focusing more on inward transformation. So that's why I was saying on the two sides of this placement here between Uranus and the moon, the subconscious fears coming to the surface is being largely supported by this Plutarian energy, even though it's in Taurus, because Pluto and Aquarius is about innovation and change, and Aquarius is what rules over Uranus. So there's a lot of this Aquarian energy being tossed back and forth of wanting to initiate change, of wanting to break away from generational cycles, but the retrograde energy is talking about inward change. Okay, so a lot of old habits, a lot of old belief systems, a lot of old philosophies even are going to start to be broken down. As we shift even further into this, Pluto is also trining this conjunction here with Jupiter and Mercury. So Jupiter is about the planet of expansion. It's about the planet of growth. It's also about movement. It's about luck. Okay. So when we see Jupiter conjunct any other planet, it emphasizes the nature of what that other planet is intended to do. So it's not like the sun where it magnifies the energy, it just pushes it forward a lot faster. Okay. So we see Mercury, which is the planet of communication, which rules over the third house. Now this is based off of where I'm located. So this energy is largely focused on, Pacific East, the West Coast energy, possibly even mountain. But I digress. So with the Mercury placement, if we were to remove the houses from this conversation, Mercury's about the planet of communication. It's also about self-development. So when we see Pluto retrograde, not hyper fixating, but very largely emphasizing inner growth and change, it's supporting this Mercury energy as well with communication and self-development. We really want to create change in our life. There's a lot of that inspiring energy in the sky right now towards the collective. We are ready to make changes, and we're ready to do them on a larger scale. Okay. This other influence and energy here, because of its degree placement or separation in the sky, it's not trining Pluto, but we see what we call a minor aspect, which is a quintile. So a quintile starts to get a little bit more, it shifts to a little bit more discomfort. Quintiles here are a lot closer to trines, but as we move away from the trine and more towards opposition, it's a little uncomfortable. So we have a quintile energy here to the exact conjunction of Venus and the sun at this time. Okay. So the sun, of course, is about ego. And in this practice, we understand that ego is about defense mechanism. So our psyche, okay, how we choose to respond to challenges that we're presented with. So the sun placement right now is about in Gemini season, it's about networking, it's about socializing, it's about the lightheartedness, it's about expansion, it's about communication, it's already about self-development. Then we have Venus, which is love, which is wealth, which is comfort, it's luxury, it's creativity. So this energy is what's being stimulated by the sun placement. Now Venus is ruled over by Taurus and by Libra. So both the earth and air placements are being stimulated right now in its sister sign of Gemini. So it's comfortable enough in this placement here. So there's not a whole lot of discomfort when it comes to creative thoughts. Very much opening up the sacral energy of creativity and feelings. Okay. Now the sun, which is masculine, which is the father, represents the father, very similar to Saturn. This paternal energy or this grounding energy or this protective energy is expanding on this need for creativity. So there's a huge focus on our mind to step into creativity and to move into flow, which is why people are feeling a little bit more comfortable with allowing things to come in, because there's a sense of security. Okay. Now this red line here is a square. So squares are they represent conflict. It's not an opposition where it's combative, it's just uncomfortable. So while we're feeling this beautiful illuminated energy of the Venus Cazimi in Gemini, we have this combative energy from Saturn. So Daddy Saturn, which is normally ruled by Capricorn, which is about grounding, which is about stability. If you have ever met a Capricorn or ever gotten into the psyche of a Capricorn, they are incredibly sensitive beings. They're incredibly sensitive, especially when it comes to their identity and how people perceive them. Okay. So when we have Saturn in a water sign, those emotions are emphasized even further. But now we're leaning into intuition. So Saturn placement here, squaring, which is about karma, longevity, seriousness, planning, thinking long term, also our own karmic cycles. Now karma is defined by cause and effect. Okay, so for every action, there's an equal reaction. So with all of the beautiful energy coming forward, there may be this hyperfixation on what could go wrong or what's going to happen next. It's going to be important that you continue to follow in the flow of creativity. But with this Saturn energy here, it's popping its head in and saying, well, can you have it? Well, what are going to be the repercussions? What are people going to think about you? Now and that's even if you don't give two shits about what other people think of you, it's the subconscious feeling of fear of rejection, despite where it's going to be coming from. Okay? So this is the planetary parade that we're experiencing. Like I said, there's no positive or negative to this, but the excitable energy coming forward is methodical. Just so you guys know. We have grounded Taurus, we have fun, flirtatious, spontaneous Gemini, and this energy being supported by our desire to create change for positive changes, internal changes, because our internal world is a reflection of our external world and vice versa. Okay? Especially with the Mercury placement here with Jupiter, don't be surprised if people start, sharing with you their thoughts and feelings, or wanting to teach you something, or want to expand further or clarify things. People's intentions are very open right now. So listen to what people are saying, and not so much just how they're saying it, but what they're saying. Because it's definitely coming from the heart space here with Venus. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at this placement here. Yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago, we were talking about the Mars Chiron conjunction. So the Mars Chiron conjunction, Mars is about the planet of war. It's a planet of energies, the planet of energy and action. Then Chiron is the wounded warrior. So this is about things, painful experiences or lessons that we've had to endure in this lifetime, but it's also our call to action. Okay, so our call to action is to want to help people not suffer the same hurt that we've been through. So there's this desire to push things forward and take initiative, but then there's this fear of getting hurt and hurting others. So you can kind of see the apprehensive energy here. Intentions are very good, but execution is what's going to be important. So if you guys are reflecting on your goals right now, if you're reflecting on your career, if you're reflecting on your spiritual growth and development, that apprehensiveness that you have largely has to do with wanting to make sure that you don't repeat the same problems again. Okay? But if you have learned your lessons, right? And I say this across the board, even if it feels like you're repeating the same lesson, even if you make 1% change in the process of going through it, it's growth. So it's not necessarily the exact same problem that you're repeating, or exact same mistake that you're repeating. Okay? True node. What I wanted to teach you guys tonight is about the north node and south node placements. And I'll probably talk about that a little bit, and then we'll get into tarot readings. So now that we're seeing a lot more progression in people's awakening spiritual journeys and people stepping up into power and taking initiative, the true node and south node places on your natal chart. This is going to tell you, north node, what challenges or lessons that you will be forced to face in this lifetime. South node reflects on past lives. So what type of lifestyle you experienced in a past life, or what kind of life you had in a past life. Okay. Now shifting into or back into the true node placement here. So the collective true node, or the challenges that true node is reflecting at this time, has to do with leadership. It has to do with taking initiative. It has to do with calculated risks. It has to do with monitoring impulsivity. Because if we look at Aries on the other side of its element, it can be very much provoked easily. It can be very easily provoked, excuse me. And then there's this impulsivity, and then there's anger, and then there's rage, and then there's the actions that follow suit. So noticing the two sides of this fence and what the collective is experiencing at this time. And true node will stay in Aries for a little bit longer because it's only at the 13th degree. Okay? Now the south node placement
we'll have it in its opposite sign. So the opposite sign of Aries is Libra. So the South Node placement of Libra is about creativity. It's about justice. It's about balance. It's about love. It's about attraction. Very feminine energy, and it's opposite masculine. Okay? So in a past life, the collective, or in a previous, or excuse me, possibly even previous generation, the previous generation or previous century, whatever, calculation past life we want to go with that, there was a lot of flow. There was a lot of creativity. There, focus on the arts, focus on flow, okay, focus on love, focus on connection. And its aggressor or its challenge was war. So now we're seeing the opposite side of things, where we're in this aggressive energy of war. And we're trying to find this sense of peace. But there's a lot of changes that come with this true node energy. So when we're looking at our destiny and when we're looking at our path and when we're looking at our purpose, the north and south node calculations give us insight to what karmic cycles you are going through, what you need to learn in order to step into a position of power within yourself. A couple of other placements that I take a look at when it comes to present lifetime path and purpose is going to be the second house, the sixth house, the 10th house, because of the midheaven. Okay. Now with the midheaven, this MC line that's coming up here, the midheaven will tell us what our ideal career is going to be, but it's also a sense of identity. Who are you to step up into? It's not just saying this is your higher self, because we have the 9th house of philosophy and the 12th house of the occult, but this is to say in the material realm, who are you, what is your position of power? So at this time, what we're looking at here, as an example, the midheaven in Leo, this is about embracing changes. This is about, allowing that inner confidence to shine through, about being with and around people. It's about, the inner strength, about courage. The second house is about personal finances, but also an inner reflection of how you see yourself. Okay. What you find comfort in. So how you bring money in, if we were looking at the example of this chart here, the second house is ruled by Sagittarius, but we are seeing a large influence of Capricorn in this house as well. So when we see the second house being ruled by a zodiac sign, which is Sagittarius in this instance, Sagittarius is ruled over by Jupiter, which is about growth and expansion and luck. So when it comes to building finances, things that come in great quantities, things that come quickly. Okay, so if you were to look at careers or jobs, this is something where you would be best suited in an environment where you can take lead, take initiative, but also where there's, enough changes to keep you interested. Now with Capricorn, this is where the energy grounds itself a little bit more, because there is a need for stability, reliability. There is a need for predictability, game plans, goals. So as far as the second house is concerned with identity, the best way for you to step into that position of power is by recognizing your ability to adapt very quickly, but staying focused and centered on your intent and your goals. So when we're talking about spiritual growth and development, it's important to take a look at the second house as far as taking action or initiative, or how you see yourself, and magnifying on the strengths, but still staying focused on, or focusing more on the strengths, but still acknowledging what weaknesses we can work through, or what karmic cycles that we need to heal or restore balance in. The sixth house here rules over health, work ethic, and routine. So this is where we're going to see how you best function. So when you feel good, you do good. Well, how do you feel good? This house here will explain a little bit more on what energy we can focus on, so that way if we feel down in the dumps, how can we bring ourselves back up? The type of routines that are important to us. So when we look at the sixth house, if we're taking this chart as an example, Aries technically rules over this house because it's the first sign that it opens up to. But if you look at Taurus, it takes a large portion of this house placement, right? So initially, when it comes to work ethic, this is somebody that it takes a very dominant leadership position naturally. Okay, so taking initiative, having that confidence and having that gumption to be able to take action towards the things that you want. Now, also with the fire sign, fire represents the soul. So soul health is really important to this individual here. So ensuring that your soul is fed, just keeping in touch with how your soul is feeling. Is your soul being nurtured? Or is your soul being fed? Is it being stimulated? Are you doing things that you're passionate about? Are you doing things that you love in that manner? And also, so if we were to also take a look at the Taurus placement, Taurus rules over the physical body. So ensuring that you are eating the proper nutrients, hydrating, exercising. Exercise and physical activity is so important to Aries placements, but also Taurus placements. So if we're looking at routine and work ethic, and we're looking at how to best take care of ourselves so we can perform, we can perform in alignment with what's within our highest good. Physical health and wellness and soul health and wellness is very critical to this individual here. Now, Mars is in the sixth house, or yeah, Mars is in the sixth house, which is about energy and stimulation, passion. Okay, so it's super duper important that your aura exudes that level of confidence. And this is where you go into energy cleansings. This is where you go into um, uh, being physically active, going outdoors, and connecting with that type of or that level of energy. Hi. Okay. Okay. So that's just what I wanted to show you guys here so you can take a look at your natal charts. Of course, I do natal chart assessments, but there are so many free resources that you guys can use to do your homework first. I do believe that there are so many different ways to read astrology, especially Western astrology, because Western astrology focuses more on this psyche element, on the mental element and spirit growth and development. I love Western astrology. Vedic astrology focuses more on spirituality and spiritual enlightenment. A beautiful chart to read. This one here is what I mostly focus on and what I'm more skilled in reading, I guess you could say. So if you are interested in a natal chart reading, a general natal chart reading, I will cover all of your house placements. I will cover planetary rulerships. I will cover partnerships and relationships, ideal careers, how to better take care of yourself. And then if by chance that you want to look into other aspects of your life, be it your love life, so patterns in your love life, how to heal those karmic relationships, how to step in alignment with your ideal partner, the zodiac sign of your ideal partner, the where you're going to meet them, what kind of job that they're going to have, how you guys are going to connect. Your natal chart tells you all of that. So if you're interested in doing more of like a love reading, your natal chart will give us insight to what you can anticipate in this lifetime. If you're looking for career, like you're starting a business and you want to know how you can step into your higher self and be as like experience the most success, your natal chart will tell me that. I take a look at your first house. I took a look at your north and south nodes. I take a look at your sixth house, second house, 10th house, primarily house of philosophy, but finances, of course, for starting businesses or excelling in your career. Your second and eighth house tells me pretty much everything that I need to know. Okay. How to embody your natural energy and be more magnetic is your first house. Second house is how you bring wealth in. So ideal settings to place yourself in, things to think about when you're goal setting for yourself. Eighth house talks about outside investments. So people that you're going to be working with that bring you money. So this is going to be between the eighth and the 11th house is going to tell you about the types of people that you're going to be connecting most to and who you're going to be working with for partnerships. Okay, so if you're looking about expanding your business and you want to start partnering with other companies or you want to start partnering with other people, your eighth house is going to tell us a little bit more about how you work best in those group settings. Okay, 10th house of again career, so ideal missions that you guys are on, what problems you're going to be solving, where your skill sets lie, how to step into that. Your natal chart will tell me that as well. Okay, so that's a natal chart reading. Natal charts tell me everything. Life path reports are second close to natal charts. If you are looking for something that focuses more on the future of energy that you're going to be presented with, your life path report gives you a 12-month insight on that energy. And it goes based off of your birth date to your next birth date. So if you had a birth, if you are, let's say your birthday is within this month, you'll be receiving your life path report from this month, your birth date this month to your birth date next month, which is a 12-month analysis of energy that you will be entering. The life path report does not tell you, X, Y, and Z is going to happen because X, Y, and Z is going to happen. It's going to say, in this time period, you are in your Mercury rulership. So this is about connecting. This is about communication. This is about making friends. It's about being, more in your attractive state of self-development. There's a lot of luck. Here's where the planets are going to be aligned based off of your calculations. You may experience a sudden burst of desire for hidden knowledge, or you may be around somebody that will help you on X, Y, and Z endeavors. And then going into your Venus period about love and attraction, be mindful that you're going to be surrounded by this energy. So it gives you a really great understanding of energetic projections, but it still gives you free will. Okay. So a lot of people have questions about the life path report, and they don't want to know what the future holds because they don't want it to influence decisions that they make or see if their destiny changes or if their path changes. It does not do that. So all it does is it gives you insight to the energy you're going to be presented, because it uses numerology and it uses astrology. It's not a synastry report because there's a lot of other influences that are tied into it as well, but it's really helpful for goal setting, for business planning. Anytime I'm feeling a shift in my business, I go immediately to my life path report. If I'm feeling like I want to plan something, or if I'm getting ready to travel, if I'm getting ready to book flights, I look at my life path report. My life path report will tell me the ideal energy that's surrounded by it. If I'm going to come up on any challenges when it comes to booking flights, to the flight itself, to where I'm going to be staying. Also in the natal chart readings now, what I include is the astrocartography report. So an astrocartography report is a map of how the planets were aligned at your birth. This is going to be where ideal travel locations are going to be for you, where you're going to find love, where you're going to find the most spiritual fulfillment, where, the most transformation you're going to be experiencing. That's now included in the natal chart assessments. But going back to the life path report, I look at for everything. If I'm getting ready to travel, if I'm getting ready to change, something in my business, if I'm getting ready to start a new business, my life path report. Okay. It tells you everything. Now, I do still pull for myself and still get readings for myself in those time frames, because there's a lot of changes that are happening and I want clearer insight. So even though you have a life path report, we can still take a look at what you're currently experiencing and also reflect on your life path report to see what the collective energy is surrounding you, to help you make more calculated decisions that are within alignment of your highest good. But free will is still enabled with the life path reports. Okay? Hi. So this is the astrology reading. Do you guys have any questions? Yes, no, maybe? I am loving Twitch. I love the fact that I can screen share like this and teach you guys directly, because I'm a visual learner. So this just tickles my goodies pink. So, are we good? Do you guys have any questions about the astrology here? I am tickled pink on this app. If you guys aren't on Twitch, you guys need to jump over to Twitch. I am telling you right now, it sounds uncomfortable, but it's so much fun over here. Now, Twitch, you don't have to be on Twitch, because I think my screen share is working for Facebook and YouTube. So even if you don't want to go to Twitch, but I suggest you go to Twitch because I'm about to drop some hella promos for my Twitch followers. If you are on YouTube or Facebook, go check out the screen. No, you're totally good. And I like Twitch too because it's organized. My OCD brain absolutely enjoys Twitch for how they organized it. They do it based off of categories. So you can flip between categories. It's not an algorithm. That's what I love about Twitch is that it's not based off of an algorithm, it's based off of your category that you enter yourself in. So my category right now is tarot, and I'm talking about energy and tarot. And then if I switch subjects, I'll close the live out and then change categories and I'll talk about other things. And the way that they organize it, like the browser feed, love, 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 love. And the community here is so far pretty sick. But that's also because if you're mean to me, I'll be meaner. If you're mean to me, I will bite back. So Twitch is fun, but if you guys aren't on Twitch, YouTube and Facebook, I'm also on, and I was screen sharing the astrology. Hi, Dakota, welcome. Okay, if you guys don't have any other questions with the astrology, I'm gonna go ahead and close it, okay? I know I need to create another scene for my classes, so I will definitely do that. I just did not think about it, but we're here now and that's fine. So let's go ahead and continue on the collective tarot reading. Let me... Oh my gosh, you guys remember this song? Me not working hard. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to get in trouble. We like it here. We like Twitch. Follow the rules. Okay. The hair growth oil, I'll tell you this. Who just followed? Juliana, hi, welcome. I'll tell you this. I love using hair growth oil right before hair washes, but I started using it after my showers while my hair is still wet and it sinks into my pores are still open. I have noticed a significant difference in the health of my hair. Look, I have noticed a significant difference in the health of my hair, but also my curls. The hair growth oil, I will stand firm in. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the hair growth oil that we have in the shop, absolutely flawless. The way that it's curated, the herbs and the oils that are in it, it's quite, because I still share the products that I use. So I use It's a 10. It's a 10 after my showers. So it's a leave-in conditioner. However, the overall health and growth of my hair, I've experienced so much less fallout, less hair fallout. My baby hairs are growing back. Look, my baby hairs are growing back. Hair growth oil. Hi, Janet. Good to see you. So soft and healthy. I'm telling you, it's that hair growth oil. And there are also, in the herbs that are used, there are healing properties and protection properties. Only been using it for 3 weeks and it's noticeably different. So after I wash my hair, so when I'm all done with shampoo and conditioner, I'm getting out of the shower, I will drop the hair oil at my scalp and I will massage it in. Because I only use one. So when I shake the bottle, I'll fill up the dropper, and that's all I use. Is I use one pull of the dropper all over my scalp, and then I massage it in. Makes your hair smell so good too. You just did yours. Oh, pretty girl era. Pretty girl era. All right, let's go ahead and continue with the collective reading. I have a Cult Tarot today. However, I'm getting pulled towards my Oracle deck here, which is the Audacity deck. It's super fun. It's super fun. We'll go ahead and pull from this as well. Actually, I'll start with the Oracle deck before I move to the Occult deck. My curls need help. I don't know if you can see it just because of the lighting, but these are my natural curls. There it is. These are my natural curls. I use, it's a 10 leave-in conditioner, but the hair oil has been helping. Okay, collective. Let's go ahead and connect. Before you veil. Love that. Yes, I thought I did. I totally thought I did already. I'll try sending it again. I was having Wi-Fi issues the last, like, 4 days. But I'll try to send it again. Maybe I'll see if Tiff can extract it from the Zoom recording and send it to you instead. Because I, like, on the gods, thought I already sent it. Alright, collective. What does my collective need to hear, Spirit? Collective, we've got the Fiddle Leaf Fig. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull on the meaning of this. It looks like everything is on fire, though. Why does it look like everything is on fire? Alright. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is as futile as the fiddle leaf fig. Give it up. Regardless of your boho woven planter basket, your fiddle leaf fig will die a slow and painful death, leaf by leaf, until you're left with nothing but a crispy stub and an $89 hole in your pocket. Despite your best intentions, strict watering schedule, fertilizer dutifully misting, and perfectly positioned grow lights, it's not happening. Let it go. Be free of the fig. Find a lower maintenance or plastic plant to satiate your black thumb. Okay, so there's something here that you're trying to force. I feel like there's something in and or around you that is not in alignment with what you should be doing or what is within your highest good. So let's take a look at the shadow and then we'll take a look at the light here. Okay? Spirit? Whoa. There's something here that we need to let go of. What is that? Okay, that's enough slices. Oh my god. They gave me half the deck. They're like, you need to let go of this, 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 and this. I'm like, damn. Can you be nice? Wow, this... Damn. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the shadow. What we're... Don't even start card. Look at this. So these are the challenges that we're facing right now. And then I'm going to go over the other half of all of the pretty things that we've got going on for ourselves. So it's not a complete shit show. It's just to say that there is something you're still holding on to that needs to be let go. Ugh. All right, Knight of Pentacles reversed. We are overworking or not putting in enough work. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this is giving overworked. So 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles on the table. It's giving like logistics. It's giving material. It's giving something that's not coming to fruition despite the work. Okay, so this could also be that despite the work that you're doing, something's not happening. That's validating it. But okay, you're fixating all of your energy on work or on a project or on something that you can comfortably disassociate in. Halo, welcome back. So you are focusing on something you can comfortably disassociate in. Okay, so and it tanked my stuff. What do you mean it tanked your stuff? Quickish heads up. I tried the Twitch TikTok multi-stream. Oh, yeah. So when I tried logging into Twitch, the window shut down. Or when I tried logging into TikTok from Streamlabs, the whole thing shut down. That's what I was talking about. It just wouldn't do it, so I didn't push it. I came back over. So I feel like with this energy, there's a very vulnerable feeling that you guys are avoiding. Okay, both streams were so bad. Uh-oh. Well, if you go live after I'm done here, we'll have to go raid your life. We'll have to just go bum rush you and fix that real quick. Okay, so I feel like there's a very deep emotional avoidance coming up here with the Queen of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed, and Nine of Cups reversed. And I think despite wanting something or despite having a connection towards something, there is an utter denial of accepting the truth of it. Okay? Avoidance is my middle name. No, for real. Again, there is something about this that feels like your your heart your heart wants something, but you're allowing your mind to take over. Okay? So there's something about I think if we were to go back to the astrology reading, okay? So if we were to go back to the astrology reading for a second, with the Uranus and the Moon conjunction, those deep subconscious fears coming to the surface, the shaky emotions, the flightiness, right? I think that this is what this is talking about more in depth and how it's hitting the collective. You guys are feeding into old patterns of yourself because you know changes are coming and you're trying to find a grip in some sense of predictability within yourself. So what you can predict is your work. What you can predict is what you put your energy and work into. So this could be now, it's not self love here as much as it's this overworking yourself over here and feeling a sense of loss and feeling a sense of guardedness and feeling a sense of disconnection because you don't need to pay attention to the material or the physical. You need to pay attention to the emotional. And that's what's scary and that's what hurts because we have the Lovers, which is duality, which is partnership. Something here requires teamwork. And you're like, no, I don't need to do that. I can do it myself. And that's true. But you want something else, and you're not allowing yourself to sit in that want. With the Three of Wands coming up here upright, it's waiting, it's anticipating, right? With the Hanged Man too, it's a card of sacrifice. But if we were to look at what you're sacrificing, it's your own emotional wellness and fulfillment. So it's a little martyrdom to me. Okay? Now, the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords upright, this is what you have already established for yourself. So this is something that you're already naturally attracting, right? Because of the work that you're putting in for yourself. You know where your energy is going, you know where you are going, but the emotional disconnection is what's kicking you guys in the ass. So the High Priestess coming up here is that unification of masculine and feminine energy, as above, so below, as within, so without. but it's also the unification of the masculine, which is providing, protecting, versus the nurturing and the loving. So there's a disconnection there, but you know it. You know that you need to pay attention to the emotional, but what is keeping you? Why do you keep watering into something that doesn't need your attention? Okay, so that's what I'm curious about, what you're paying attention to that is just senseless. Okay. Um, let's continue because we have a whole spread here, right? So we've got the Page of Wands and Page of Swords. This is about ideas. So we've got thought, we've got self-examination, past examinations, we've got future goals, dreams, and desires, a sense of passion, a sense of liberation. Knight of Swords is taking action. So we have the Page, the Knight, and the King of Swords coming up here. So it's a sense of mental clarity. So it's not, again, it's not mental fog. You guys aren't struggling with mental fog. This has to do with a debilitating emotional experience that you guys have. So this is the divine feminine energy. Temperance, which is about peace and harmony. Again, a sense of knowing, a sense of protection. Hermit, a sense of self-reflection and accountability. Here's the Queen of Wands, which is confidence, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I can be talking to a collective. Now, keep in mind, too, that Uranus energy was in Taurus, or is in Taurus, I guess I should say. So that's, again, about the material, and it's about goals, but it's also about luxury and creativity. So you guys are focusing so much more on the material of what is physically manifesting and seeing that as validation. But even as it materializes into your physical realm, you're not feeling emotionally connected to it. So my question now is I'm going to go ahead and pull with a different deck what my collective needs to do to open up to that emotional side of the connection. Let's go ahead and pull from another Audacity Oracle. Do you guys have any questions so far? What does my collective need to pay attention to? Or what should my collective focus on to allow them to open up their emotional energy? I have the cold shoulder. I have the cold shoulder and I have the devil. So the first card was, what does my collective need to do? And then the second card, the devil, is how does my collective need to open themselves up emotionally? The irony, right? Do I do health readings? Yes, I do. However, they're one-on-one. Okay. You do have to book a 1 hour session for health readings, and you need to provide recent lab results. So blood exams that you've had recently. We will go over your lab results and we will discuss any symptoms that you're having, any medications that you're having or that you're taking, the frequency. We'll go over your health history, and then I'll do an energetic assessment to see what's going on past what you may or may not be getting from your physical doctors. And then whatever discrepancies that you're experiencing with your health care, I will give you tools to be able to refer back to your physician for proper diagnosis. Okay? So in my health readings, I do not do a diagnosis. I do not do prescriptions. I do not do any of that stuff, but I will help you understand the nature of what you're going through, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, and some problem solving tools, but also how you can go back to your physician and get better assistance. Okay? I look at the mundane and the energetic. Thanks. I got it at Target. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. Cold shoulder. Pleasure. So cold shoulder, it says chilling, quite literally cold, that shoulder. Not all things require a response. Silence can speak volumes. Sometimes the healthiest decision is to enforce boundaries. Turn the other cheek and shoulder and walk away. So this is what you need to do. And then the how to do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the devil. The how to. The devil is in the details. More specifically, the devil is looking right back at you. Everything is a mirror of yourself. What do you see? You are your own worst enemy. It is easy to get wrapped up in all of the things that are going wrong around you, point fingers, make excuses. It's also easy to assume the worst about people who do not necessarily agree with you, but ultimately take a long, hard look in the mirror and make sure you're taking responsibility for the role you play in this situation. Pulling this card means it's time for some compassion for yourself and for others. So, what I'm seeing with this, with the cold shoulder and the devil, what you need to do to break out of this energy with the cold shoulder is to assess how critical are you being of yourself, of the situation, of other people. Okay? How critical are you being? This cold shoulder, you are giving yourself the cold shoulder by denying something that you really want. Okay? There could be shame, there could be fear, there could be doubt with whatever it is that you want. And that I would suggest a more in-depth reading to discuss the nature of that within yourself. But what you need to do is find more compassion, the devil in the details, right? It's needing to understand that you you cannot have one without the other. But where, you know, you find disharmony and imbalances in your life is when you fixate and focus so much on one side of your life. This isn't even just the discomfort or the uncomfortable details or the shadows or the negativity, so to speak, of your life. It's to say that the dark side of your life, when you hyperfixate on that, you're not allowing yourself to enter that realm of light or for light to even come into your realm. There's disharmony in that, even on the other side of things, right? Being in extreme light or extreme delusion and having a clouded sense of reality can impair your ability to function in the day-to-day world, because when you're living in extreme delusion, you're hurting other people. Okay? When you have a complete disregard for the reality of other people's feelings and situations and choosing that extreme delusion, even if it's ego or, sinking into psychosis, that delusion that you're living is negating what you need to pay attention to. In this circumstance, you guys are fixating so much more on the judgment and the criticism. Okay? So finding compassion for yourself and the situation. So there's something here that may need to be forgiven. And that could be within yourself, that could be within the situation, that could be with somebody else. But there's something here regardless that needs to be forgiven. Okay? So, that is the collective reading. I will be taking a look at my calendar now if there are any paid readings. If you would like a reading, or if you resonated with the message and you'd like some more details for your life personally, you'll book through the link in my bio. Okay? Uh-oh. I think I messed up. Okay, for some reason Tuesday seems to be all blocked off. Whoopsies. Today is Tuesday. Let's go ahead and do 7, 8, 9. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, I fixed it. Readings are open. Sorry, I didn't even realize that it wasn't fixed. Alright, let me see. You booked for today? Okay, let me go and take a look. Perf. Okay, I have... Okay, I have a yes or no for Jordan. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see you, Lavina. I see yours. You're right after Jordan. Hi! What's going on? Girl. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Oh no. Is she messing around behind my back? Oh, okay, Spirit, let's go ahead and open up. Thank you. All right, can I have... Let's do Lilith. Mom, can you come in, please? Okay. Um, is she messing around behind her back? No. Whew. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's pull some cards here. Let's pull some cards here. Just for confirmation, we'll get Lucifer. All right, Lucifer, is she messing around behind Jordan's back? No. I think you're in... I think the... What... Hold on. Okay. I think what you're feeling right now, because your intuition is going off about something you feel like is shady. There's discomfort emotionally with what's going on here. What Lucifer is saying is that things are going great between the two of you. I think she is talking to people, but she's talking to people about your relationship. Okay? But I feel like there's some type of behavior that's triggering you right now, and open communication is going to be important. I do think that there's a sense of honesty here, but there's something like your intuition going off. What I feel like here with the moon and the Nine of Cups reversed has to do with maybe some unresolved feelings within yourself, but this is an opportunity for you to speak on what's making you uncomfortable and why. Okay? So Lilith for sure said no. That was a solid no. She's not messing around behind your back. Lucifer is saying that you have every right to feel uncomfortable. Here's where the dad comes in. Lucifer says you have every right to feel uncomfortable. They're not being dishonest, but this is an opportunity for you to have that open conversation. As a dad would. As he would. Okay? I hope that answers your question. You're welcome. Okay, Lavina, one question reading. Let's go, girly. So it's between real estate and the arts. You want to know which one you would be better suited in? What is with which field or profession is within Lavina's highest good in this lifetime? Is real estate within alignment of her highest good in this lifetime? Slow and steady. There would be a lot that you'd need to learn. There would be a lot of dedicated attention that you would need to put into it. I think that you would be incredibly successful in this field, but I don't think it would allow you to tap into your creative energy the way that you want to. Okay? The art of real estate for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at the arts. Spirit, can we look at the alignment of performing, performance, art, creativity, and artistry with the alignment of her highest good? Yes, the lovers. It's a tough industry with the world card coming up here. Page of Wands reversed, but Six of Cups, Moon reverse. Absolutely, babe. Yeah, you're scared to jump into it, but no, I'm going to go, to be honest, especially with the Ace of Cups, even though the Ten of Swords is at the bottom. I think you know the answer to this. I would dedicate your passion to singing, to be honest. Okay? I think you'd find a lot more emotional fulfillment with that. Emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Four of Cups reverse, confirmation. Temperance, confirmation. But to be honest, you could probably do both. You could probably do both. So I would put more of an emotional emphasis on performance and putting yourself out there and getting started there. Yeah, the energy here does show fear, which is what's preventing you from moving forward. But when you step past that fear and go for it, you'd be phenomenal. Don't worry. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Don't worry about that right now. You have quite a ways away from that position. Don't build that bridge. Don't build it. Wait till you get there to cross it. Focus on the passion behind it. Focus on the why. Focus on what it brings you in the present moment. Focus on the healing that it does. Focus on the alignment it brings you, and then focus on the alignment it brings to other people. Okay? Don't worry about that right now. Because when that time comes, you'll know how to adapt to it. Hi! Did you change your username? Because your profile picture is the same. If you change your profile pictures, I probably would have either ignored you or said something mean. Why didn't you ask me about my eyebrows? My pleasure, baby. So I'm actually you're like, God damn it. No, so I'm actually on Twitch. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and Twitch has some rules and regulations about copyright songs and things like that. So I'm just trying to be respectful of it and playing copyright safe music. So actually, um, I don't know if Gabby's in here, but Gabby quite literally calls me eyebrows. Like, we call each other eyebrows. So I haven't seen eyebrows in a minute, but we can definitely cut it down to eyebrows. Okay, Gracie Poo. A general reading. Okay. Um, I want to pull from Oracle Delphi for you to get you started. Hey, mommy. All right, Greasy Poo, let's find out what we're working with. Bottom of the deck is Devotee. Not our last reading. Bree, checking you out on Twitch. Hi! Welcome! Hello! Okay, Gracie Poo, let's go ahead and figure out what you need to hear. The theme of your reading today. Spirit, what is the theme of Grace's reading today? Temple. Sanctify. Devote. Commune. Reflect. So I like this card. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, camera doesn't pick up on the light too easily. Let me just... Oh my god. There. I like this card. Alright, let's get some details on this. Let's pull from the book. Temple. Card 12. Okay, sanctify, devote, commune, reflect. Return to your inner temple. Open your heart, connect to source, and become one with the divine. Intention is a magical invitation. Your temple is where you come home to commune with spirit. Set up a sacred space in your home that uplifts your vibration and cultivates a deeper connection to yourself and the divine. A dedicated altar or sacred space acts as a physical anchor for your spiritual practice. Layer the magic by including objects that symbolize love, grace, and beauty for you. Find your power spot, a place that speaks to your soul and connects to your higher self. This may be a blissful garden or a special place in nature. Within your own home or at your office. It can be as simple as or as elaborate as you wish. The main thing is that it's meaningful for you. Your power spot is a peaceful shelter which calls you home to your core to recalibrate and reset your very own slice of heaven. Daily devotional meditative practices clarify your frequency and expand your ability to receive intuitive messages. Grounding with Mother Earth establishes a connection between heaven and earth while restoring your natural equilibrium. Take your shoes off, stand barefoot on the earth. Get your hands in the garden, savor the earthly scent, and breathe in fresh air. Mindfulness practice helps you to stay rooted in the sacred now. Breathe and allow yourself to be present in the moment. Pay attention to the intuitive signals that pulsate through your body, as these physical sensations are often spiritual validation. Trust your gut, as your intuition never lies. This card serves as a reminder to look after your physical body. It is the temple and the home to your soul while you are here on earth. Remember, you're an extension of the divine. Reclaim your crown and open your heart to reconnect with the oneness, wholeness, and holiness of all that is. You may also be guided to hold space for a circle, creating a nurturing heaven for the community to come together in devotion, communion with spirit. Okay? Sacred space brings you home, all chakras aligned and balanced. The temple keys represent priestess authority and function as an attribute of sacred power in the hand of their holder. The power of prayer works wonders. Open your heart to the divine, and your prayers will be answered in unexpected ways. I open my heart, mind, and soul to receive clear and insightful messages directly from the divine. I choose to cultivate, channel, and embody my divine essence. So I feel like especially with the last conversation that we had about you going home, your soul's home, right? I know that you're taking active steps and going towards there, but what can you do to create that sacred energy within the current space right now? So let's go ahead and pull from, I'm going to pull from Mind's Eye Tarot here, connects to the Divine Feminine. Yes. Star at the bottom of the deck, connecting again with divine and consciousness. Spirit, can we get some more details on what Grace needs to know, what Grace needs to hear, and how she can be better aligned with her higher self, truth, inner peace, and her definition of success, please? Heyo! Hanged Man, suspension, but also sacrifice. Okay? Look at the green in this energy, the Mother Nature, and the connection to it, right? So if you look at this card and the symbolism of this, the Mind's Eye Tarot again talks about intuition. It talks about the Divine Feminine and the flow. But noticing the eyes that surround her, her physical eyes are closed, but the eyes that surround her, her aura, her energy, right? Her Divine Feminine energy is open to receiving messages and looking at things from that perspective. So it's not just what's physically in front of you, but energetically, what are you feeling, right? Connecting to the physical body and your health and your own temple. But her eyes are closed because she is seeing with her energy. You need to follow your energy right now. So there's something about what you are feeling, and there's something that you are intuitively picking up that you may be ignoring. Okay. With the King of Pentacles reversed, this is lacking a sense of connectiveness with Earth. There's a disconnection with your reality. There's a disconnection with your physical self here. Page of Pentacles reversed. We're not seeing how we can make ourselves, or how we can make our way out of it. We're feeling very frustrated. We're feeling uncertain. We're feeling insecure, right? And this has a lot to do with this desire and or need to make it out of this present space to focus on what's coming up in the future. But Spirit is calling you here and right now that the lesson is we gave you an opportunity to feel the connectiveness of divinity in that space, but now it's time for you to learn how to bring it everywhere you go, because that's the energy, right? That's what you are trying to radiate, and it's so much more helpful to be immersed in that environment, so that way you can you can immerse yourself with it rather than trying to stimulate that energy independently. But Spirit is calling you to say, hey, we know you can do it, you're not doing it, because you will get there. Page of Cups, right? You will get there. You will get back home, your spiritual home. It's just right now what it seems like the disconnection that I'm seeing here is you're you're having a hard time with transmuting the energy within and around you. So a cleanse might be helpful, right? Using your crystals, meditating with your crystals. And here's the thing too, you know, a lot of the times in the human experience, we struggle with putting in that spiritual work because we're exhausted, we're frustrated, our energy isn't great. Now we've got to clean up our space around us, and we've got to clean within us. You know, then we, you know, carrying our crystals, making sure that they're charged and cleansed. Go get help. Ask for help, ask for a friend, ask for, you know, or go book a Reiki healing, or get an energetic reading done, or have somebody meditate for you, right? Or have somebody to guide you through a meditation, or even go do a guided meditation. Right now, I feel like you would benefit more from getting assistance from people around you to help you connect with the inner energy than you would doing it by yourself, because you're getting frustrated and you're taking it out on yourself. And the collective reading was talking about compassion and giving yourself compassion. Okay, so I think you're focusing so much on the things going wrong rather than changing the influence of, you know, the energy that you are attracting. So, if you are noticing a period of disconnection, right, it's because you are giving it energy. You are feeding it energy in some way, shape, or form. How to be able to break out of that is by completely altering, by looking at the polar. But it's challenging to do that if you're stuck in this, you know, energy. You have to consciously make that decision. And if you need help, crystals, meditation, of course, your healthy spiritual practices, but also get some help. Allow people to step in and help you. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck as I finish that reading. Questions now, because I'm going to pull from Abyss Tarot to get the black and white. Do you have any questions, Gracie Poo? Not right now. You know where to find me if you have questions. Oh, hey, I'm over here now. Hi, Bo. Seven of Pentacles, slow and steady. There's a lot of energy and stress on your shoulders right now. Do what you can to destimulate a nice spiritual bath. A nice spiritual bath and meditation. Okay? Go over your goals. Go over what you're grateful for. Maybe energetically clean up your house. I feel like a clogged drain. So if we were to take a snake, or if we were to take a plunger, that requires force, right? It requires assistance. So you need somebody to help push this through. If you want to do it yourself, because you're a DIYer, right? What I would do is I would do an energetic frequency sound healing for your home. So set up speakers or turn it up loud enough, open up windows and doors, smoke cleanse. So you'll have the sound cleanse and you'll have the smoke cleanse of removing any negative energy, dusting. Okay, so sweeping the floors, coming up here. I would even put Florida waters down your drains to clean it out energetically. Okay. I would look at the little details of each of the rooms in your home, intuitively, connecting to the energies of your physical health. Is your kitchen a mess? Okay. Is your bathroom a mess? Is your bedroom a mess? A nice, hot, spiritual bath and meditation to start with your vessel first and then go clean up your environment so it matches. Okay? Closets. She's like, I'll get to that. I'll get to it. Side eyes my kitchen. So let's go ahead and take a look here. What can we do to help Grace other than clean up her temple, her physical body? Other than cleaning up her physical body, anything else that Grace needs to know? Nope, it goes back to your temple, babe. It goes back to your temple. Maybe you need to go hang out with some friends. Focusing on your social energy. What is something that brings you excitement? Fun. Here it is. Awakening. Confirmation. So it's that third eye crown energy. It did, and it drained you. And now you feel funky. So it's an energetic hangover. So you hung out with people, or you went outside and it drained the shit out of you, and now you have to recalibrate. So instead of releasing, it's refilling. So it's not clogged to drain, it's emptiness. But it feels gross. So you have to do return to sender, and you have to refill your energy. Because even when you do cleansings, when you remove negative energy, you still have to replace it. So you either transmute the energy that's within you, or when you remove it, you have to replenish. Good. Okay. So restore with love and with joy, with excitement. So that's what they mean by taking care of your temple. So you have all this energy in your temple right now, and it needs to be removed. Okay. Did we get it? Nail on the head? Gorgeous. I think we got that click. Oh, hi, Bo. She's like, okay, I'm back. Okie dokie, we have Darnisha. Darnisha, which chat are you in? I like this better. I don't, right? Because with TikTok, if you have to stay in the live on TikTok and you can't use your phone. Like you can use your phone, but you can't like scroll the app if you wanted to. It's weird. So I can be live and then you guys can have your phone and like text and call and or like text people and whatever and like do other things, but you can't scroll the app for my ADHDers. How cute! Your son saw you use Twitch. He's like, you can use my. That's so cute. That's so cute. I got emotions at empty. You're like, I'm so tired. You're like, that was it. They took all my energy, those bastards. I'm here. What's going on? We love the ability to look at cat pics. Okay, let's take a look. We've got one question reading. Want to know what is this energy I'm feeling? Let's find out. Let's see what it is. Okay, Darnisha. Darnisha. Fluffy, I've been craving boiled eggs. Help, girl, you are on your own. What? I'm just kidding on your own, but boiled eggs, girl? Like egg sandwich or just like boiled eggs by themselves? All right, Darnisha, by themselves. I like doing the everything bagel seasoning and paprika. Come on, yo, she got me with the Creole seasonings. She got me. She got me. Yeah, yeah. No, no, I'm with you. When are we going? When are we rolling out? You hit my heart chakra with the Creole seasonings. It's a yes. Kaylee, it's a yes. All right. Darnisha, let's find out what the fuck is going on. What is this energy? I feel it here and I feel it between my shoulder blades. Ugh. Ten of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Death and Knight of Cups. Hmm. Alright, so something coming to an end. A complete closure of a cycle. But they're like a complete closure. Ten of Swords reversed here as well. But the Queen of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups upright. It's giving the ick. It's giving the ick. Why does she have the ick? The moon. Your intuition's going off about something. Two of Cups? Well, death? It's not Scorpio, is it? Magician. Eight of Swords. Here. I don't think they have access to your energy, but I think you're ahead of I think your consciousness is ahead of the present timeline. Like you, to me, what this feels, it's giving Back to the Future almost. Like I feel like your consciousness is existing in a future timeline, but it's in the present moment, and you can pick up on things that are about to unfold. It's almost like you're psychic or something, Darnisha. Let me grab this chakra deck just because I feel it very much in my heart and my throat chakra. Like you're about to get some messages coming, like physical messages. Now I want bagels. There it is. You know what slaps? Everything bagels with the chive, the cream cheese with chives. Sorry, that was a little excessive. I have I have travel size tapatio that I take with me. I have hot sauce packets that I keep with me just like for emergencies if I ever end up somewhere that doesn't have hot sauce. I have it. I have it. Um I work at Einstein Bagels. Girl. I carry sriracha. Ooh, yeah. Big Daddy. Yeah, there it is. I was raised on Tabasco because of my dad. He likes the chili, the lime, the citrusy hot sauce, and so the vinegary. Excuse me, the vinegar citrusy like hot sauce. I was raised off of that. Um, I love sriracha. I like the chili paste though, and then discovered the grace and beauty of Tapatio. And I carry that motherfucker with me everywhere. Hot sauce bat. Oh yeah, Cholula's good. You like Valentina? I'm with it. All right, back to Darnisha. Chakras, please, Spirit. What is this feeling? What is this feeling? Seeing and intelligence. Yeah, girl, crown and third eye. Not the visualization at the bottom of the deck. I think you're picking up on some else's energies. Literally every single card that's squeezing out of this deck all has to do with the third eye and crown chakra. Darnisha, you are picking up on someone else's energy here. So this is, you can do a return to sender, but I kind of want to ask why you're feeling it, like what the necessity is in feeling it. Yeah, they massive. Look at. Sorry, I'm being nosy, Darnisha. Sorry. Spirit, what is the necessity of her feeling this energy? Literally, as I said that, my right trap started squeezing. Okay, there's something here about your energy being pulled. Okay, yes, we know that. We know that. But what, like, I want to know, you guys are obviously trying to get her attention, but for what? For what? For what? Excuse me. Your shit's about to get rocked in the best way. Did you do a quantum jump? I feel like your shit's about to get rocked in the best way. Like I mean, you about to get paid, you about to get loved on, you about to get your dream life. There's someone, or that's what you're currently in right now, like your energy, and someone's tugging on you because you're leaving them behind and they can feel it. And I think what it's supposed to do is give you the ick, brush it off, and move on. Because what I'm seeing here, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Sun reverse, Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords. I see all of this as very stuck, cold, stagnant, nasty, not growing, shithole energy. And then I have the Tower, and then I have Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Empress, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. So we've got ultimate divine feminine energy here of just receiving. I've been working, girl, I think you're going from very stagnant, stuck, unhappy energy to you about to just pop off in the universe. And that has to do with the work that you've been doing on yourself. So you could be shedding you could be shedding an old version of yourself. You could be letting go of the past. You could be, I feel like maybe even what's tugging on your energy is you ripping away from an old belief system that has held on to you, an old belief system about yourself, maybe even ego, your own ego. You could be going through that drastic change and rejuvenation process as well. Yeah, Darnisha is about to level the fuck up. Like, it is a drastic, sudden shift and change in your energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. And the stress and tension that I feel here is that, like, that last grip of your old belief systems, like trying to drag you. I'll tell you this from experience, and I know God talks about this all the time. When you're about to enter a period of fulfillment and prosperity and success and abundance, that's when the devil attacks the hardest. You get attacked the hardest right before success, prosperity, love, and abundance. Mm-hmm. Going with the flow and not worrying about it. That's the one. That's the one. That's the confirmation. So that's ascension. Why all those third eye and crown chakra cards came up here? Ascension. Jasa TV. Hey, hi, hello, welcome first and foremost. If you've never had a reading done for me before, I would hang out and see if our style of reading vibes. But if you would like to book a live reading, you're going to go to my profile and there should be a link that gives you an appointment code. But if you go to the About Me section and you scroll down to book, it gives you the direct link to my booking page. But any readings that are done with me, you have to book through my website. And right now I'm doing the live stream readings, so you just pick which one you want. And then the appropriate time slot. Andrea literally said paid, laid, and slayed. That's the one. That's the one. Hold on, wait a second. We got some Tapatio Cholula on Fritos with a little lemon. Cucumbers. Listen to me. Cucumbers. Tahini. Lemon. Fat girl activities. Ache, that's the one. Mm-hmm, she said. Based, no. What does that mean? What does that mean? Fire combo. Mangoes with chamoy. Fire. Oranges, watermelon, and melons. Y'all, are we about to have a snack break? Ooh, pineapple. Ban them? Wait, why? Are they gonna do something mean? Fruit too right now? Oof, God, fire. Dragon fruit. No, I'm making dinner right now. What are we making? Oh, VTLA's fruit carts, they slap, let me tell you. We've got a guy over on, like, I think, I would say about like 2 miles away from where I'm at. Same spot every time. It's him, and then the block over is a taco truck. I know they planned it. That's the thing is I know they planned it. Been doing self-care a lot. You have your sun goddess oil too. I'm like, girl, what the fuck have you been doing? You're about to pop the fuck off. That sounds like dinner. That's what I'm saying. Dinner and dessert right there. Strength coming up here upright for you. Literal sun goddess energy, Darnisha. Oops, forgot to mention. Forgot to mention, oops, I've been using sun goddess. I'm like, girl, I hope you're ready. You about to go through an ascension. Maybe I'm tripping. Not Fluffy ready to smack down in the comment section. I'm like, I really don't think that they meant anything mean. I think they followed too. Did they follow or not? I don't know if they did or not, but I don't think that they meant anything mean. I don't think. Irish is in here! Hello! Spaghetti meatballs and garlic bread. Fuck yeah. I be trigger happy. Yeah! It's an illness. She's like, I'm sick. Yeah, Jsaw. Sweetheart, I don't know what you mean by what did you say? Let me go back. You said based, no cap. Thanks. Sweetheart, what does that mean? I'm old. I don't understand. We're gonna figure this out together, though. Definitely different. Based equals good. Okay. Based is good. Okay. Ashley. Yeah, it's totally different, isn't it? The vibe is, I like the vibe here. Oh my god, I am a grandma. Girl, you better scoot over. My back hurts. Ghost to corner. It's okay. Jasaw, I'm so sorry. Well, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're still in here, if I didn't just absolutely scare you off. The no cap gets me every time. Base is good, no cap means I'm not lying about it being good. Okay, thank you. I've hit that age. I've hit it, guys. I've hit it and there's no going back. But it's okay. It's okay. We're here together and we have Jsaw here to help translate, and I am grateful for that. My knees be popping, girl. Girl. All right, let's go ahead and get a little music break up in here to de-stimulate Fluffy. Oh no, not this, because I do not want to get in trouble. Hold on. Returns from corner. It's okay. We need you on the front lines, Fluffy. Listen, if I ever need backup, guess who I'm calling? It's I. Okay, I think. Bo. Be nice. No, we're okay. All right. Do we have Ashley in the house? Kitty cat, what's going on, baby? How are you? Hi, we're here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, you have a one question reading for sure. Let me turn this off really quick so I can pay attention. Let me turn that down so I can see. I feel like I've made a lot of progress, of course, and feel like there's some sort of next step I need to take, but I'm not sure what. I'm not trying to rush because I know so way to go. Feel like something isn't quite right, like I'm missing a piece of my puzzle, maybe I have a blind spot. Can you shine a light or clarify what it is I'm missing? Truly move forward, next phase of my life? Yes. So, I think you are absolutely fucking correct in that you have made significant progress. You have a very enlightened third eye. I feel like there's some um, the challenges in your throat chakra that's not allowing you to see what next steps to take. So so I'm going to tell you, but for future reference, as you continue to grow, when you get into these positions where you feel like something isn't right, there is a step that you need to take initiative on. There is action that needs to be taken here. Okay, so the best way to know which direction to go with is a reminder of what you are doing, right? So your divine purpose, your path, your alignment. I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at by spirit for some reason. No, absolutely not. So something that I teach my students is that the tone in which your spirit team uses is merely a reflection of how you speak to yourself. Do the gods get frustrated? Absolutely. Do the gods, want to also want to see you become the best version of yourself? Of course. But in what ways will you listen? So that's the mirroring that the gods take. Then depending on the teams that you work with or your pantheon, your practice or religion, you're going to notice that God's voice or spirit's voice or your deity's voice is actually a lot calmer than you realize. There are When I feel the tone of your spirit team, okay, maybe my ego, because I know deep down what I need to be doing. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Deep down, you know what you need to do. There's fear behind it. Now, in this practice, we know. Well, actually, we don't know because this is your first reading with me, right? I feel like I've seen you before, though, Hollingshead. I feel like I've seen you before. Ashley Joan. I don't know why you're, maybe you used a different email. I don't know, but we don't have a client history. I feel like I felt your energy before for some reason. That could just be spiritual. Who knows? But going back to what I was saying, you have a very enlightened spirit, okay? And you are incredibly driven and you are hardworking. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. For some reason, I don't have a client history on the email that you've used. I don't know. But like I was saying, with the Nine of Pentacles falling out here as I'm saying it, an initial step that needs to be taken. So with ego in our practice, we know that it's a defense mechanism. I've had two sporadically. Okay, for sure. Um, it's a defense mechanism. So your heart and your mind are not aligned. Okay, so heart and mind are not aligned, which is now understanding the blockages in your throat chakra. An initial step or something that you need to express, something that needs to be vocalized, something that needs to be admitted. There's something here you need to admit. Okay. Be it something that you're trying to manifest or something that you're trying to connect to or something that you want for yourself, you have to admit it in the first place before you can even take the initiative after that or take action after that. So my suggestion here, I'm going to pull some cards on what specifically that you need to do, but I think intuitively you know what I'm talking about. Um, to me, this feels like a call to action. The interesting thing is that I'm seeing the Hanged Man and I'm seeing Judgment. I'm also seeing Temperance and I'm seeing the World. I'm seeing Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. I'm seeing Page of Swords. I feel like you're very much in your head. So let's go ahead and find out what this action is a little bit more. Spirit, what is this missing piece for Ashley? Do you know what that is? So the Knight of Wands, like I mentioned on the cards that I was seeing intuitively, this is about action. This is about passion. Authenticity, exactly. Empress popping up here as well. Chariot reversed. Two of Swords. Okay, so your ego coming up here with Justice reversed and King of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. I'm hearing what the fuck is the point? So there's some anger behind this as well. Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay, so Ten of Cups, Four of Wands. So this has something to do with bringing emotional fulfillment. Oh, plot twist, the Lovers. So definitely authenticity. So you could be pissed off and frustrated about a previous relationship or encounter that you've had with somebody who was emotionally unavailable. You put a lot of love, you put a lot of attention, you put a lot of energy into the situation and feel like you didn't get anything out of it and it's left you feeling empty or at least not yourself. There's a lot of anger here with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords reversed. So you could be trying to find the um, positive side of this or trying to learn from it, or at least you're trying to give yourself that grace and that space to be able to move through this. But the truth of the matter that needs to be addressed is needing to accept the anger so that way you can let it go. You need to be pissed. You know, we're not given this emotion to ignore it. Okay? So whatever it is that you're running from, hiding from, or discrediting, Your anger, your frustration, your hurt, and all of this, it needs to come out. So if this is in a form of journaling, if this is in a form of physically yelling or exercising, there is something here where you need to validate that anger and that injustice that was, done in whatever the situation was. So so that way you can let it go and move back. Okay. Mother, father wounds, and abandonment, of course. Yeah, here's the thing. We all make mistakes, especially as we're healing and working through relationship patterns, leading to toxic relationships and not knowing how to navigate them and possibly even participating in the toxicity of those relationships. But even then, over the past couple of years, of course, and that's the thing is that I'm not saying that you haven't, especially with this beautiful Empress energy coming up here and the lovers. I do see that you've worked through a lot of that, standing your ground and finding love and healing and all of that. But the missing piece that I think here has a lot to do with something so subtle as validating your emotions. So this may not be pertaining to a particular relationship, but maybe it has to do with being or feeling shame or embarrassment with how you've acted in those situations. You could be working through the feelings of shame and embarrassment. You could be working through the feelings of frustration within yourself. It's kind of like one of those things where you randomly wake up at 2 a.m. and remember the most embarrassing moment of your life. And you're just like, oof, go back to bed. Link is in my bio for readings. Let's see if we can pinpoint. Yes, instead of intellectualizing, yeah, feeling them. It's okay to be, to allow those sensations to come through instead of, why am I angry? Well, I'm angry because of X, Y, and Z. Well, you can't change it. So be angry. Validate it and let it go. Yes, it's going to happen. That's going to happen. I do have a healing session, releasing trapped emotions. It helps tremendously with situations just like this, where we allow your subconscious, and because you are so intuitively connected, you would be a great person to go through this type of healing. But basically, we consult your subconscious and the memory that it holds, right? And so we identify a specific emotion that needs to be released and target where it started, and in validating that, we can finally release it and let it go. So childhood memories and childhood healing, inner child healing, childhood trauma, whatever it is, your subconscious will bring it up and we will be able to release it. So I'm going to suggest that for you. Yeah, Nikki got it. It's crazy, isn't it? So just for confirmation, to make sure we got the messages, 5 of Wands reversed and the 9 of Swords coming up here upright for you. It's inner conflict and anxiety. Being up late at night, having those emotions being stimulated in the most inopportune times, but it coming up for a reason. Validate it. Hi, Raymoon. Good to see you. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Let's do dance break. Yes. Girl, I've been there too. I've been there too. So that throat chakra, speaking up on it. Okay, Kaylee, I think you have a reading here. My pleasure. Amal, are you in here? Did I pronounce it correctly? Hello. Gorgeous. Energy reading? Amal. Okay, great. Um, have you ever had a reading done before? Like in general? Hi, Light Seeker. Just by Kaylee. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Especially if there's going to be energies that surround you, I want to be able to isolate your energy independently. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath through your nose and out of your mouth. I want you to imagine all of this energy coming back to your heart center, all of the energy that is yours within your highest good, cleansed, charged, and protected. As you exhale, I want you to release any energy that is not yours. So you're going to feel a light pressure being lifted off of your chest and off of your shoulders, allowing yourself to relax. Amal, the first thing that I'm picking up is your mom. I don't know if it's your mom's health, physical health, but I'm feeling lungs and I'm feeling mind. There's something here about, I don't know if it's judgment in a bad way, but I do think that there is concern about what she thinks of things. It could be a large influence as why you do what you do. I don't know if it's a way for still seeking pride or validation from your mom, or there is a desire to be in alignment with values of mom. But I do feel like that there is some maternal wounds kind of peeking through because I'm seeing a crack in cement and something trying to seep through. So I see this as some type of maternal wound coming through the surface from you, and I feel it right here in the heart center. Um, you have a phenomenal root chakra. Your base chakras look phenomenal. So this has to do with stability within yourself, a sense of identity, who you are as a person. You have a great sense of knowing, but it's your connection to your emotions that throws you off. So you're very masculine, right? And it's not a bad thing. It's just to say that the energetic purpose of masculine energy is to provide. Gotcha. My mom passed away at 18. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss. Truly. So that's the emotional connection of trying to come through and the grief that comes with it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's where your mom is coming in for this reading then. Okay, so there's a tremendous level of pride in how you've continued to carry yourself or how you try to fight to carry yourself. You know who you are. Um, there is some there's some energy here in your sacral that looks very it looks very heavy. I feel like you're very critical of yourself. At least your inner monologue. There's something here about your inner monologue or feelings about yourself. You don't think that you're doing good. Um, your solar plexus, you're very driven, but to me, it feels like you're running on low batteries. Okay, you're running on very low batteries, but you're trying to force yourself through because of that beautiful root chakra that you've built. You're able to do that. But I am telling you right now, you need to take a break. And I know you're going to say, I can't, or I don't know how, or I have this, this, and this. Spirit is giving you the option to slow down and to start taking care of yourself, or they will make you. And when they make you, that's when shit rolls downhill. Okay. Opening up your heart chakra here, now that we have the clarification of your mother's passing, may she rest in peace, makes a lot more sense in this desire to connect with the inner child healing, but also having a lot of questions. Grief is very interesting. It comes in waves, and as you know through personal experience, that time does not heal all wounds. Okay, it takes initiative and it takes consistency. And I feel like, for the better part, you have gone through your stages of grief, but there is something coming up here about this maternal wound, the divine feminine. Okay, so let me go ahead and I have a book. Where is it? I have a book. There it is. Okay, so the book is called Anxiety: The Missing Stage of Grief. Let me put this one here. Okay. I suggest this book for pretty much everybody, right? When it comes to closing out cycles within your life, here's the book. When it comes to closing out cycles within your life or working through stages of grief with losing a loved one, this book helps tremendously. I will do a spiritual read to see what it is that you need to hear, and we'll definitely pull some cards, okay? Um, awareness, 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 awareness. Learning how to become aware of your thoughts is the most effective way to treat anxiety. When we lose someone we love, our worst possible fears have come true. It causes us to become more hypervigilant in our lives and to catastrophize. Gosh darn it, there goes my mouth. Over catastrophize uncertainty. Using techniques of thought awareness and reinforcing your innate ability to cope with difficult life events will help you gain control over your anxiety. Throughout all of this work, be patient with yourself. It really does take some getting used to. But if you're able to make a solid commitment to working on your thoughts in this fashion, you will begin to experience palpable relief from your anxiety and worry. Retraining your brain. Yeah, girl. There goes the we needed that humor break. I'm like, over she's blah blah blah. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, okay, love? Spirit, let's go ahead and connect with the energy, please. What does Amal need to hear at this time? New state. Well, at least now we know we're connected. Okay, relief of stress. Opportunities are coming to you. Emotional exhaustion, imbalance, frustration, a new beginning. Okay, feelings of discomfort. Do you feel guilty? This could be sometimes, not all the time, but there's this feeling of guilt. Like you feel guilty when you're happy. Almost like as if you're happy, it means that you're not sad about losing your mom, right? Okay, that's so here's the one thing that I do talk about with people that are going through grief is that all of the feelings that you have, the stages of grief you will intermix, okay? Until you get to this stage of acceptance is when you understand that healing from loss does not mean forgetting, but it's learning to start living for yourself. And that's what are, you know, when you have the feeling of loss that you have with your mother is because of love and frustration and all kinds of things, right? But mostly love. You want to know that she's okay, but you also want to know that she is proud of you. And I will tell you this, even with all of the thoughts in your head about how you go back and forth between should I do this and do that, or how I do this and when to do this and how to, and all of these questions that you have, and hyperfixating on details that are sometimes even insignificant, but they weigh on your shoulders. Your mom coming in the way that she did, first and foremost, she goes, first and foremost, let Amal know that it's okay. She's always been like this, which tells me that even when you were little, you've always taken initiative. You might have been scared, but there was always a need to problem solve. So even in now, you're looking to problem solve. It's okay. She says it's okay. I was quite bossy. There's a nicer way to say it. You weren't bossy, you were just a leader. You just like things done a certain way. No, you and that guilt that you have of not physically being there during that time is something that you're carrying for yourself, because usually, you know, what I usually see, or what I see oftentimes, not usually, I guess I should take that back. What I see oftentimes when people are going through their stages of grief are the shoulda, woulda, couldas, right? And that's why I always tell people here and right now, there's going to be a day where you end up on your deathbed. Are you going to end up with wishes, or are you going to end up with stories? Okay. Are you going to be on your deathbed talking about I wish, or are you going to be on your deathbed sharing stories? Okay. So the guilt that you have of not physically being there and being present at that moment in time is something that you are holding on to. Your mom is, I still feel like, you know, she has transitioned beautifully. There's a very, I don't know, I think the smell, I think honestly the smell is lilac, but there's something so regal about the floral scent that she's radiating. Okay? It feels like the scent feels very like jasmine and lilac and hydrangeas, very, there's this eloquence to her scent. There is this eloquence to her energy, but there is also this firmness in her hand, and there's this firmness in her stance. Her higher self is radiating such wisdom, right? I do think that she's, you know, in a beautiful place. That was a flower my grandma had in her yard, and we love them. There's something so regal about her energy. But here's the thing, you know, it's really unfortunate that she can't be here to tell you this, and you're listening to it from a stranger who has, you know, no idea the context of what it is that you've been through or what you're going through. Um, but I will tell you this. From what I'm seeing on the table, and from how I'm picking up your energy and the way that your mother is presenting herself, at least I think it's your mother. Let's just put it on the floor. It's like, I think it's your mom. She has this very maternal energy, or this spirit that seems to be around you has a very maternal energy. She's very protective of you. We'll just put it there. We'll, you know, put that on the table, leave it up for interpretation. But this energy that I feel around you is so proud of you. Okay? She is not concerned that you weren't physically there. In fact, what she is concerned about is making sure that wherever you were living your life. That you were doing what you needed to do for yourself. Because it means that she did her job. And she knows that you love her. And she knows that you are always thinking about her. Because she's right there. But she wants you to let it go. That it's okay that you weren't there. And to allow yourself to continue the stages of grief. Well, there you fucking go. That's probably why she was unbothered. She understands. She understands. So you're over here spinning in literal circles, world reverse and the Seven of Cups. You're over here literally spinning in circles. She's all I had. And she knows that too. That's why she's not expecting you to be able to let go of this so quickly. Ten of Wands reverse coming up here. It's hard to not have someone physically here. And that's what you have to retrain your brain, is understanding that the physical presence is not there. But if we were to give some type of validation to the existence of souls and spirits, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, right? And what is a soul made of? Okay. So if we were to look at it from this perspective, the physical life that you have here is temporary. You have to enjoy to the fullest extent of the temporary that you have here. You have a purpose here. Something much greater and much grander. Your emotions do matter. But this moment that you're experiencing in your life right now, where we are at right now, this reading right now, these feelings that you have right now, is within alignment of your purpose. Because there is something that you are supposed to transmute with this and carry out for the rest of the world. You have more or less a responsibility to not just do it for you, but to also do it for your mom and to do it for people that you haven't met yet. Because who are you but merely an extension of her? You came from her. Half of your DNA is her. You are therefore are an extension of her. And how you live should be in alignment with the values that she's instilled in you. Of love, of fight, of dignity, of honor, of morals, and of ensuring that you live out your life the fullest that you can for yourself. She did her job. Now it's time for you to do yours. My pleasure. Do you have any questions? Oh, she's doing great. Your mom's doing great. She's beautiful. She's doing wonderful. She is a workhorse. She's visiting a lot of people, and she's got a lot of work that she's doing over there. She's busy. Girl is booked and busy over there. So, homegirl is watching over a whole bunch of people. Okay, so girl's booked and busy. She's here to spend time with you if you have any questions. But as soon as I let her go back, she's back to work. Back to work. Her dandy, sassy self. Girl. Well, that makes sense. She's busy. But she likes being able to watch over everybody. She's like, I got eyes everywhere. She goes, I can see everything. Oh, girl, is she ever. Is she ever in that glory? All right, my love. Let me go ahead and send her back. Thank you very much for being here. Okay. All right, lovely. I hope that helps. You're doing a great job. Go live your life. My pleasure. My pleasure. Hopefully you didn't cry too much. Because that one was heavy. That one was real heavy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's a trauma response. It's just I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm so sorry. I was not expecting that. Good. I do suggest my releasing trapped emotions healing session. I always recommend. So if you would like to follow up with this session but don't know what to do, I would suggest starting with that first. But natal chart readings, I think, is also very helpful. Okay. I'm so sorry. I am nervous. I am nervous, but to follow up, I would suggest a healing trapped emotion session. Okay. All right. Let's rock and roll. Nikki. Oh, what's going on, Tiandra? How are you? What's going on? How are you feeling? Listen, how was the healing session for you? How'd you do? The recovery, at least. I'm so good. I am so good. Was a little tired. Yeah. But the following days after that healing session, did you notice any difference at all in like symptoms? So just to update the chat a little bit without giving too much away, of course, the releasing trapped emotions healing session. I'm going through an experimental process where we're testing out this healing method on health, physical symptoms, and health complications. So this session that we did together, I'm asking, how she did because sometimes there's a detox process afterwards. I felt like I stopped worrying about things so much that might have been lingering. Love that. Love that. Love it. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at what messages are coming through. You don't have any questions? You just want to see what comes up? And also, did you use your military discount code, or am I going to have to yell at you too? No. Ma'am? Y'all love getting yelled at, don't you? Is that why you re-enlist? Is that why you went for your full 20? Yeah. Girl. Mm-mm-mm. Girl, I just... Shit. Alright, let's go. Alright, Spirit, let's come in for Nikki, please. come in for Nikki, please. What is the nature of the messages for Nikki? Ooh, we're switching decks. We are switching decks. We have the audacity. We have the audacity. For Nikki, please, what does Nikki need to hear at this time? Nikki needs to hear the chicken nuggets. The chicken nugget. So for the chicken nugget, we've got the glorious chicken nugget, the holy grail of foods for toddlers and adults alike. Perhaps one of the most undervalued foods, the chicken nuggets. If all else fails, we always have the chicken nugget. You are steadfast, reliable, crispy with a soft center, flexible with your condiments, and universal. You are humble and classy, and everyone loves you. Chicken nuggets are pretty fucking bomb, I dare say. I dare say. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do a little light seers. Let's do a little light seers today. Is that a food deck? Audacity, Audacity has a couple other, it's not just food, but there are foods in here, like pizzas in here, the slice, the chicken nugget, there's the coffee, the bottle, but there's the cheese fries, but we've got death, we've got strength, we've got the devil, we've got the breast pump, we've got all kinds of things. It's an oracle deck. The lovers popping up here, the child, the sun. Dino Nuggies. Let me tell you something about Dino Nuggies. We love it here. Oh, look at that. Priest. Peace and prosperity, not priest. Let's get some messages. Spirit, can we get some more insight? We already know that Nikki's radiating. Energy is looking phenomenal. Am I right? The Hierophant, the King of Cups, Nine of Wands. There's a sense of strength and determination. The blue hues coming up here, right? I'm seeing the blue hues and the reds and the pinks. So we're getting a little throat chakra energy. We're getting a little heart chakra energy. We're getting a little root chakra energy here. So identity, feelings, emotions, and authenticity. Eight of Wands, something coming in very quickly. Okay, now with the Nine of Wands, can I get some clarity on this card, please, Spirit? We've got the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so the 9 and 1 is 10, but Ace reversed is some type of delay in completion of whatever it is that you're currently working through, which could quite literally be work, or it could be releasing those trapped emotions. You're ready for another session, man. And maybe this time you'll remember your military discount code. King of Cups, clarity. With a Page of Cups upright. Okay, so we've got an offer. We've got an offer. We've got some flirtatious, fun energy. We've got Sun and Stars coming up here. Heart chakra, love, connection. Let's get the Hierophant with the spiritual lessons coming up here. Okay, so we've got the spiritual lessons. We've got paying attention to even the little victories. We got to focus on closing out some cycles here. Quick question, random question, still a genuine question. Do you feel like you have worked through your stages of grief of losing your husband? There's something here about the closure of this cycle, but there is a fear or reluctance, like an emotional reluctance or like a guilt of moving on. Okay. Yeah, because there is an offer coming up here, but with the Empress card here reversed and the Lovers reversed, I'm saying Lovers reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Lovers reversed, Empress reversed. Um, I'm kind of seeing this as like a reluctance to stepping forward, or at least receiving the messages. It could be a mental block, but I see this more of an emotional block. Let's find out. Five of Cups reversed. So overcoming the feeling of loss. Maybe it's just fear of starting over. There could be a fear associated with this, just like this finite ending. Two of Wands, moving on, moving forward, ready to explore. Okay, let's get a little bit more on this. Queen of Pentacles upright. Energy is looking phenomenal. You know what? I can also see this as Empress reverse, Lovers reverse, so a loss of confidence. A loss of confidence. Yeah, Justice reversed and the Chariot reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so then what do we need to do? How can Nikki unlock this beautiful energy that she naturally has? How can we unlock the inner chicken nugget? Or allow her to step into it? Justice. Balance. Everybody loves you. You have great energy. Confidence as far as love, correct. Confidence as far as love. There's something here about speaking truth, though, or admitting something, or being honest about something. Like, I see this waving, waving the white flag or surrendering, so you're no longer in that ego state, so it's not a misalignment of heart and mind, but I'm seeing this need to speak up on, not even so much just speaking up, but needing to embrace what it is that you want. Because I think you're asking for it, but your emotional energy is closed off from receiving it out of fear. But you are the chicken nugget. And strength at the bottom of the deck again. So let's find out a little bit more. Let me get a card here. Spirit, let me get some insight on how she can best welcome this energy, this upright Empress energy. The bottle. We've got Mom Boss at the bottom of the deck too. So how to embrace the inner chicken nugget. The bottle, the baba, the source of nourishment, the ultimate reservoir of life. What are you bottling up? Your precious gifts are meant to be given away. Step into your power, your authenticity, and your flow by relaxing into the essence of who you really are. So who are you? You are a mom boss, baby. Is that what you're not embracing? Because I've got the Tower and Empress reversed again at the bottom of this deck. So what if you just like one day and woke up and it's just like bad bitch? Like, I'm just gonna radiate bad bitch. Let's find out. What is Nikki bottling? I think you should book a boudoir photo shoot. yourself. She said, oop. I'm like, how do we get that inner spicy out? Because you spicy as hell, ma. But it's just not being tapped into. Like, it's just, you're not tapping into it. Spirit, can I get a mommy makeover first? Nope. You need to do it now. You need to embrace the beautiful body that you have right now. And even so, I why don't you just embrace that too? Acknowledge it, like make a goal towards it. You want a mommy makeover, let's manifest that shit. Put yourself in alignment with it. I got a mommy makeover. There's no shame in getting a mommy makeover, but get the boudoir photo shoot done first, and like just feel and vibe within yourself, and let's focus on, and then let's manifest it. But my challenge to you, man, let's get that back, that bad bitch energy. Slow and steady. But my challenge to you, there it is. Mommy energy. Mommy energy. You are hiding away from that. Is it possible to think that you may be hiding away or shying away from embracing a relationship because you are insecure about what you look like? Knock it. Maybe. Hey, I'm just asking. You could tell me no. You're like, no, I vibe with myself. Then get the photo shoot done. I'm just saying. There are men out there with them mommy fetishes. Am I right? Opens journal again. I'm just saying. We're getting somewhere. Overcoming loss. Girl, your body has done some incredible things. Why are you putting it down? Because here's the thing, I didn't get a mommy makeover because I wasn't proud of what my body did. I didn't get a mommy makeover because I didn't love who I was. I didn't get a mommy makeover because I wasn't embracing it. I got a mommy makeover because I deserved it. I got a mommy makeover because I earned it. Because it was a goal that I had, because I wanted it. I've always wanted it. But I had to get to a point where I was okay with where I was. I had to get to a point where I loved who I was even before it. And then when I got it done, it was just magnifying on top of it. Because it also comes back to the mentality of manifestations. When is enough going to be enough? Girl, you do not look like an Oompa Loompa. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I had to get to a point where I loved myself regardless of what shape I was or regardless of what I looked like. My body has held 2 children, full term. Your body held 4. And you wanna look at it sideways like it did something wrong. That's rude. That's rude to yourself. So, Oompa, bitch ass. Boudoir photo shoot for you, ma'am.
Thank you. Come again.
Do you have any questions? Aggressive love. It's okay. She's in the military. She likes it. She's a single mom of 4 kids in the military. She likes it. It's the only way she listens. I appreciate you, Mom. Be kinder to yourself. And I look forward to that photo shoot. You think I'm playing? I am not playing. You better book it. You with in your Alaskan ass now. Fuck out of here. They are fun, and I think honestly, like, it would be so spiritually helpful and enlightening and just everything that she needs because she deserves it. Okay, who's next? We've got a yes or no. Joss on TV. Hi, baby. Okay, what is your question? 92? You are 2 years older than I am, and you're talking like that? Talk to me, Pumpkin. What's your question? Hey, you're a fellow Gemini. Whoa, that's gonna be a no. Uh-uh. No. And I'm gonna drop this advice right now. No. That is not your soulmate. That is a problem. Okay? No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You do not want to open up that can of worms. Okay? It might be fun, but it will not be worth it long term. Okay? It is fun. You don't want that karma on your shoulders. You do not want that karma on your shoulders. Okay? All right, Miss Jenny. What do we got, mommy? Okay, so we will definitely keep. Why don't we move our session, Jenny? There's a chance that you might have your baby. Yeah, she feels the thing is that Minnie J feels the rejection and the hurt and responds that way. It's almost as if retaliating. We'll just do it in the future. We'll book it in the future, and then when you're ready to get back together, we can book it whenever you're ready. But just so that way you don't lose the appointment. Okay? So, should we pull on baby? Should we pull on just things coming up? A little bit of both? All of it? Are you just wanting to get mentally and spiritually prepared for baby to get here? Sounds good. Okay, what is the energetic state of Chris at this time, please? Energetic state of Chris at this time? Weak. Oh boy got too drunk. He self-sabotaged and got too drunk. Hence the ghosting. However, he is thinking about you heavily. I do think that there's a lot of nerves kind of running through because he knows it's any day now. Did he not go to the last appointment? Did he fail to attend the last ultrasound? He overslept. Oh, that's right. What is in alignment with Jenny's highest good? What happened with the plans with the lawyer and child support? There's something you haven't followed through on. But he's checked in every day except today. Just happens to be the day that he's supposed to commit to taking care of you, and he fucking doesn't. Oh, is he cashing out his 401k? Ah. So it's your 401k that you're cashing out to pay for the attorney? It goes in your favor, this whole process. Okay. So once that transfers over, then all of this launches forward, and you'll be able to get what it is that you need from him. And now that Chris is going to start working again, now he has money to pay you. So now, because baby isn't here, you can't go for back child support, but you can sue. So you will be having an influx of money that you've manifested come forward to you, and it's all going to come forward to you. Yeah, what happened to the land for $80? Ay, 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 ay. Ace of Cups reversed, something hasn't been cleaned up with it yet. Six of Pentacles, it still needs to be paid out. Parents gave him money the next day, but did he pay for it? Did he pay it or did he pocket it? Because Ace of Cups reversed here tells me that he may have pocketed it. Yep, Six of Wands reversed with the King of Swords reversed. Wheel of Fortune reverse tells me otherwise. Wheel of Fortune reverse tells me that it was not taken care of, but he might be putting it off, thinking that he has a few extra days. So he might, to me, what this looks like is he might be banking on him getting a job and then within a week making the $80 to pay off the land, and he pocketed that $80. But something tells me that it's not taken care of. He only has 30, he had 30 days total. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at this a little bit further. Yeah, he's waiting till last fucking minute to get that shit done. Two of Wands. Yeah, he hasn't done it yet. Or there's something here about it not being completed. Or something not being done. Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Swords reversed. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and check on baby, though. Let's check on baby. She's getting ready to make her debut, my love. Okay? Let's get ready for... Minnie J, come forward, please. How are you doing, honey? I know. Are you physically... Okay. She's at a place of development where she could come any day. Okay? T. I know. I know. I know. Okay, so, are there plans for induction? Or are you gonna try to go naturally? I think you're ready any day now, and it's just up to you to make the decision. I think it's gonna be early next week. I don't think she's gonna make it to the end of next week. I think she'll hold out the weekend, but maybe early next week. Nine of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed. She's ready to come out. But I do think that she's going to be okay. I do think you'll be in the hospital for a couple days. But I do think she'll be okay. You'll be you'll be tired. So as far as plans for moving with Chris, let's go ahead and take a look at that too. Just because I don't, with the way that I see you kind of recovering from this, it may be a lot. Yeah, it's going to be a lot, and I want to make sure that you have help here. So let's go ahead and find out. Spirit, progress on Jenny moving in with Chris, please. There are delays in that too. He's not stepping up the way that he needs to. Of course you'll be okay on your own, but you need help. I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think you just need to show up. It's past the breaking point now. I think you just need to show up. And bridge that gap. Yeah, you need to just show up. Where's the hospital from where he lives that you'll be delivering at? I think you're gonna be so fucking pissed. Right now, what I'm seeing is, I think, from what I'm seeing, you don't want him there. But I think a lot will change when you get right in front of him. Oh, now she's ready for a sweet treat. You need to show up now. That's 4 confirmations now. So how about this? How about this? You said you have an appointment Saturday with me? Let me check my schedule. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We sure do. Okay. Let's keep our Saturday appointment. I want to see how the rest of this week goes. But I think that within this week you need to show up to his house. Be it Friday or whatever. I think that you need to show up and some shit needs to be organized. Because it's one thing to oversleep for an ultrasound appointment that he knew. Listen, he has a baby on the way. I could give a fuck. You need to show up. He overslept for the last ultrasound and then went MIA tonight. So if you were, it's entirely based off of what you're looking for. If you do the academy, it's learn at your own pace. You'll have the academy forever. If you do the quantum ritual mentorship program, you will have access to the academy along with 12 months of mentorship with me. That's why I'm saying is it's financially more feasible if you just do the academy by itself, but it's more impactful if you do the quantum jump because it includes the academy. Yeah, I would show up, babe. And then we have our session Saturday, and then you and I can talk, chat, laugh, cry, and do all of the things together that we need to get you ready for baby girl, okay? But as far as right now goes, he needs to get his fucking ass whooped. Now, I do think that Spirit is focusing on rectifying and cleaning up his finances so that way you can follow through and he has money to give you. Because what I would like to see is you go after that land and his house and his truck. And just to be petty, just rip the shirt right off his back too on your way out. Confirmation with judgment. We didn't start the fire, baby. Thank you, baby. I'm glad that he says he could be there to help, but he said that the entire pregnancy. And I want to beat his ass. We can't rely on the things that he says. We have to solely go based off of what he does. And he could here's the thing with it, you could tell me that he told you he took a shit this morning, but I'm going to need photo proof at this point. Because I know what his intentions are and we know what he's feeling, but his actions aren't matching. So, I get that you told me you took a shit this morning, but I'm going to need a picture. I want to need proof. I need a receipt of some sort. So, he says he's going to take care of you, but he hasn't yet. Mm-hmm. So. Oh, it's Jenny. We're going to go kick the shit out of Chris. Do I have cleansings? I sure do. Trauma cleansing? I sure do. That causes physical issues? Of course I do. So it's called the Releasing Trapped Emotions Healing Session. And if you want a big, deep, deep, deep cleanse, you can do the energy cleanse that I have available in my booking too. Bye, Jsaw. Okay, let's see what we got here because I think I do have one more appointment and it's Claudia. Did you get your codes, love? I'm telling you this right now, that energy cleanse is fire. Okay. My husband has his heart set on buying a house again. I do not see it happening. I feel like there's something in our current apartment that is keeping us down. The ending of spiritual house, or am I just returning? My negative things on this question. Just please don't yell at me. I'm sick. Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out. He has his heart set on buying a house. Good. You don't see it happening. Not good. Okay, that's okay. Let's find out. Are there any negative spirits in the house? Or am I just returning to negative thinking? What is going on here? Stop. That is the cutest little emote. How cute. Alright, Spirit, let's connect. What is it? What's going on here? Ooh, girl, I am afraid that you are correct. Oh, shit. There's something energetically that's affecting you mentally and it's feeding into it. So there is Cindy P. Cindy P, I will definitely look, okay, babe? Thank you for letting me know. Um, yeah, you're not wrong, babe. But there is one in particular that is feeding into your negative thoughts and you're feeding back into those negative thoughts. So it's a combination of both. I think that you need a spiritual bomb squad up in that bitch. Okay? And then as I said that, my eye started to itch. Like really bad out of nowhere. So, if we were to go over the spiritual meaning of that, I'm gonna go with you need a full blown fucking exorcism of that hoe. With the devil at the bottom of the deck. Is it the little girl? Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, High Priestess. Someone's coming through from the Shadow Realm. You said you've been sick, right? You've been sick for a long time. Who hit you? Someone gave you the full fucking smackdown. Energetically. It's manifesting physically, but you've been sick for a long time. That's spiritual warfare. Not death reverse at the bottom of the deck. And awakening. Someone here trying to keep you trapped. Someone here attacking your home. Go ahead and do a home cleanse. It could be very well be a family member. Go ahead and do a home cleanse, a return to sender. And a good Reiki healing. Okay? Eight of Wands. That will push it right the fuck through Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Alright, my love. I hope to see you soon. Alright, let's see. Cindy! One question for Cindy. What is my love life going to look like? Great question. Let's go ahead and take a look. Do you have questions about your love life with this specific person, or are you curious about something outside of this specific person? I can't find the cleansing love. No worries. Let me go ahead and take a look. Overall, sounds good. Sounds good. So if you go to, Corinne, if you go to bookings and you go to Brittany, it's releasing trapped emotions healing session for 1 hour. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this connection. We have it's a one question reading, right? Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. Spirit, let's connect with Cindy. Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. Ooh, Cindy's. Oh, excuse me. That was weird. I felt like this huge, like, blanket got brought over my shoulders and instantly got exhausted. I was like, what the fuck was that? It was very soft. It didn't punch me in the face, but there's something about your love life right now that feels very stagnant. Okay, it's not uncomfortable, but there's something. It's not discomfort or like it's a bad thing. It's just something needs to be stimulated here. Spirit, what's going on in her love life at this time right now? Wheel of Fortune sideways, Ace of Pentacles sideways. So it's like the stuck in between. Something new and something karmic, something exciting. Two of Wands. You may be looking outside of this connection, looking for stimulation. That could also be you being bored and wanting to like let your guard down and open yourself up to receiving messages outside because whatever this shit is, it fucking sucks. So whatever connection you're in right now sucks ass. There's no excitement. It's it's vanilla and you're looking for spice. Okay? Um there's love here, which is why you haven't left, but love isn't enough. I just found out about a third party. There's the Tower and the Lover's Reverse at the bottom of the deck. So they have a third party. Do they know that you know? Okay, my love. So here's what I'm getting from this. I think you caught her and confronted her, not him. Does she listen? It's never about her, it's about him. Yeah, exactly. See? Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this though. I think you know the answer. I don't think you want to hear the answer, but I think you know the answer is it's time to bounce, it's time to go, it's time to cut this cord, it's time for new beginnings. It's time for you to start healing and loving and nurturing yourself. It's time for you to get away from this. It's time for you to step into power. It's time for you to close out this long overdue cycle. Yeah, Bjorn says so too. T says that you deserve to be treated like a princess. It's time to go. Huh, T? You should tell her. Tell her, say it's time to go. Say it. Say it's time to go, Cindy. It's time to go. So tell her, say it's time to go, Cindy. It's time to go. You should have somebody that looks at you the way that you look at your mommy. Yeah, you should. You should have, Cindy should have a man that looks at her the way that you look at me. Huh, buddy? It's just love.
Yeah, fuck that hoe.
It's time for you to go and have some fun. You're going to be outside this summer. All right? Or just going on hikes, loving yourself, and healing from this connection. Okay?
Aw, buddy. You tell her. You say, that's not fair. It's not fair, and you should be treated like a person.
Yes. Yes. Go have some fun, Cindy. Go shake out those knees. Go shake them out and thaw them out for the summer. Have a great time. I love you. It's going to be okay. All right, y'all. I think that's it for readings. This was so much fun. Okay, I love you all. Let me just double check and make sure. Do you guys have any questions before I go? Not shake out the knees, girl. That's all I'm saying. Any questions before I let you guys go? There's also a payment plan for the mentorship program. Okay. All right, my loves. Be good. Drink your water. Have a good night. Okay, friends. Thanks for sticking this out with me. Y'all the best. Are you sure you guys don't have any questions for me or anything that I can do for you? I have a payment plan. So there's a $600 non-refundable deposit. Okay. And then you make payments as you can, when you can. And then when you're paid in full, then we pick a start date for your program. Okay. So if you want to do that way, you just have to email Tiff. You'll get a code. So the registration for the program comes up to 600. That's non-refundable. And then you'll make direct payments to me through Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or I can send you invoices if you want to pay with your card to your email, and then you pay as you can when you can. There's no obligation or time frame. It's just whenever you get it done. Then when you're all paid in full, then we start your program. Okay. I don't believe in breaking the bank for any type of service that is supposed to help you. Okay? So if you need help, I'm here to help you. But I will tell you this, you will not recognize the person you will become in 12 months. You will not recognize who you are 12 months from now. That's how I wanted to say it. Okay? All right, my loves. Be good.